Watching the fakes, watching the snakes slither, striking the time. TDE, it's the family, we them dominant dogs.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Today, it is the opener of the 2024 NFL season, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Cleveland Browns. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for the opening drive. This is third and long. Now with everything here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 3rd and 19. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And taken right at the 35. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Here's Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. On 1st down, it's Watson. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now Chubb running right. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. That's complete. Right around the 8. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
this time it's incomplete.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And he is out of bounds here. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal.
Now that's a 3rd down play. A little razzle-dazzle nearly gets them into the end zone, although they do come up a bit short. Now what do you do on 4th down?
And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out. And he's in. Touchdown. The sneak successful for the yard out. And the Browns are on the board here first in the season opener. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. Fights loose. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a 1st down Washington on a pickup of 18.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
That'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. And this will be taken at the 13. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10. Watson off play action. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Watson on 1st down. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. This a 2nd and 8. Here's Watson, option left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Now it's Watson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They go with Chubb on second down. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They got a nice little drive brewing right here.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Quick throw completed by Watson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. From the red zone now, Watson dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. Well, the Browns are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Elijah Moore, 48 yards out. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Second and 4. This to Arnold on the short pass. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And I think the ball's out. And this one's going to kick out of bounds right at the 5-yard line. So very fortunate to get that one back. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it there.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Browns will take over, first and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
On second down, here's the option. The ball is out. Watson lost it. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now Watson going to change the look here. Here's Watson on 1st and 10. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Samuel in motion. Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Another completion there, and we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation, a top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is?
I think he's ready for the NFL in terms of size, speed, the makeup of him, the character of him. The key's going to be, will this team accept everything he brings to the game and adapt to it? Not just necessarily plug him into something that he doesn't do well.
Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing on a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep him out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And his kick here is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll start with a quick throw complete out to the right.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Faking the give. Now Watson. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Montez Sweat in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. And that's his 2nd sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the 3rd quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting a sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They cannot afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. That'll go as a 42-yard punt. They'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They're going to look to throw. They're looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsom. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Browns defense has a touchdown. Now for the point after. And it's 21-3. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
1st down, Washington.
He'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Back to throw again. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
At the 29-yard line.
After the interception, here's Watson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Browns. Jordan Ford, 29 yards. And the Browns are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. The extra point up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we'll see a return here from the... And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
It's starting to get the sense throughout the league that more of the special teams coordinators give their guys the green light to bring the ball out because everyone wants big plays to happen. I don't know if that philosophy will hold after that era there. Turn it over that deep in their own territory.
Do guys go rogue there a lot based on feeling?
I think a lot of them just sense that they can make a play and make a huge one to help their team. And they have to have that athletic arrogance about themselves. And every now and then, though, it'll cost them. And that's what we just saw there.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Off of play action, it's Watson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Martin Emerson. He may go. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be? Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 4-yard loss.
Moore, the man in motion.
14. At the 19-yard line.
Under pressure, they got him again. Jonathan Allen dropping him for the second straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on third down.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? In motion left goes a tight end. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Pretty secure lead, but what's the harm in adding another touchdown, right? At least that's what they were thinking on that snap. But if he wants to add more points, got to bring the throw down just a little bit and keep it in the end zone.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
His impatience has to be over trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
2nd down and 6 now. They'll look to throw again. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 28. That's good for 28 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they've got it to the 28-yard line. They'll set up a throw. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively at 2nd down.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Gibson here running out of the gun. A solid stiff arm. Oh, one more time. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Back to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Gibson, toss right. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Touchdown, Washington. Jahan Dotson.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Commanders are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
31. Commanders 10.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the fourth quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Watson off play action.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Samuel in motion.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And the Browns are going to get the football back at their own 17.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
Gets past one man. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting him today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the fourth. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And that is incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because...
And this is taken in at the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts
as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal.
To the right side, that's where Tillman is.
3 yards is the gain that time, second and goal. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Chubb.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Browns are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3. Again, it's Robinson. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
Well, CD always a little